His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see that."
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
Everything all right, Geralt?
Throat's parched from all this
And
running
the
about.
possible
We need
disaster.
booze for the
They
evening.
tried to drop entire villages in Tybert.
Yo, bro. I was testing the abilities I can take because I had 4 talents. Well, if I take that taster, I can drink additional potion, but the second level of that is just decreasing the negative effects and increases the positive effects of potions, so it's, well, almost useless. So I took these abilities, I upgraded that to level 2, damage reduction, vitality, whirl, and violence. So I spent 4 talents on swordsmanship. I hope this will be alright.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks.
Right, let's go and buy some schematics, because I'm in the mood for crafting. Hey, doggy. Hey, man.
Well, it was here yesterday. So?
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play right now?
Well, so far I'm winning. Thank you very much.
You won. Do you want coin or something special?
I'd prefer something besides gold. I see you've got quite a bit of armor.
If that's your wish, I can offer you a number of armor designs, specifically for studded, tempered, or supple leather armor.
I'll take the design for tempered armor.
Didn't expect you'd want that, but here it is.
What the fuck do I got? Yeah, first playthrough.
So?
I'd like to buy some schematics. So, my canister, what's up? Draw essence. Shit, I need that. There ought to be some real powerful armor. Yeah, I like it too. I like this sword. This minimal damage is like my maximal damage. Yeah, I should. Well, It's better than my stainless sword.
So,
But first, to craft it, I need to purchase some diagrams. Hey, what the hell? Your swords are very bad for this chapter. Yeah, I guess so. Though they were the best swords in the previous chapter. Alright, let's take that one. Alright, let's buy that one. We can craft it. Alright. I want that. It seems to be good armor. Yeah, I've got lots of orange. Practically search all the crates I could. Right, I'll buy that, though I can't craft it right now. At least I don't think so. Oh, I can sell something. This has nice armor rating. Let's see. Yeah. Need drug essence, though I don't have any at the moment. Yeah, also I forgot to craft this one. Also I forgot to craft that. Let's take a look at Kieran's armor. Let's go see my stash.
was here yesterday.
Looking for something?
Browse and choose.
Okay. So. Let's check that one first. Because we should have some armor. Better armor, I mean. At the start. So we need robust cloth. Well, we don't have much. So I think that we should buy some. Okay, robust cloth. Check. Hardened leather. Come on. Where is this? Yeah, need to purchase some as well. Now then, Karen skin on check. And twine. What twine we have? Let's go. We need also robust Cadwini sword. Alright, we have all the components we need for that one. Okay, let's see. So, iron ore. Let's take all the iron ore we have. After all. Oh shit. It's gonna be overload. Yeah. So, do we have some silver ore? None. Shit, we have to purchase some. Blue meteorite ore. Yeah, we got some. Fine. Let's check. I think we should sell some.
Browse and choose.
You have the jagged blade. Sword is better than the one you were using. Really? Well, probably, but the damage range is superior to jagged blade, actually. You know, the sword I'm using currently. Yeah, probably. Alright, we can sell that. Long leather gauntlets, reduction of damage from magic, resistance to bleeding, let's check. Herbalist gloves, reduction of damage from magic, 10. Extends the duration of blade oils, 10. Number of additional alchemy ingredients, +1. Okay. As far as I can see, we can try to get some, but by crafting, we can get even better apparel and weaponry. So I'd prefer to craft it. Though we can really check. Just first I need to unload the stuff I don't need
Browse
currently.
and choose.
For instance, we need to unload that. And that. Yeah, we can sell that one. Yeah, we can sell those two actually. Right now we're just a little bit down on our money, so
Browse and choose.
this gear is crafted, but some vendors sell decent gear also. I agree. For instance, they sell armor that is by armor rating is better than mine. Right, I can also always craft jagged blades, so alright, we are now not overloaded. That's some improvement.
Browse and choose.
Right, take these to storage. That and that. Fine. Yeah, this is the best weapon for chapter 1. Though I see that there are so much
Not another fucking stone.
there are so much new items here in this chapter that I really need to get on with it. Right, let's check out this guy. Bruce spout of foul-smelling gas and weakens all foul. Stench bulb. Lures. Lure for rats and drowners. Lure for Endrigus and Archie. Rotten meat lure for neckers and trolls. Hoover and Rotfiend lure. We really need that. I hope not. Fine then, let's craft some stuff. Craft me an item. Ooh, we can sell one diagram here. Because we really need some horns. Let's create some. Robust Kilveni sword. Yes, he had it since chapter 1, but didn't know. No, Jagged Blade, it's only craftable item. His inventory was trashed with loot. Yeah, my inventory is always trashed with loot, but this blade I have now, Stained Sword, I just accidentally looted somewhere, so I really don't know. I think that I looted that in this chapter. Alright. Now that's what... Shit, I need to purchase some silver ore. What build am I using? Well, it's a bit chaotic. I'll show you in a bit. Hunter's armor. No, I want Karen. Where's Karen? Robust cloth. Don't have any. Ardent leather. Alright, let's go. We need to shop some. Well, get shopping with some interesting stuff. Oh wow, this storage is even bigger. Well, take a look. It's more of a swordsman actually, because there are some defensive abilities. Right now no signs, though I want to get to that one, because Irden is for the win for my tactics. I took that one, but so far it only increased damage for Firden. And yeah, bombs have now sufficiently efficiently more damage, so... Hey man, I need some components. Come on. Not enough. Expensive. Right, we need to find 6 units of silver ore somewhere. Ooh, we can craft some robust cloth. Let's check out other crafter, other trader. There's little silver ore in the game. Yeah, now I can feel it. Purchase if you want. I think I need to, though I don't have enough of that. Shit.
The enemy have fed you their super soldiers here at what? Greetings.
I want to search that, but it's out of my reach.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans, hallowed and highly valuable.
Got anything interesting there?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned. Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Splinters from the wheel. I've also got some metal parts and some of the martyr's garments. Whatever your heart desires.
I should have known better and purchased iron ore while I had the chance in the previous chapter. Now I don't have it. I don't have enough, I mean. Well, fine then. We need some robust cloth and we can craft some. Craft me an item, please. Hardened leather. Okay, let's start with robust cloth. 9 units we need. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 9. Shit. Sorry, little miscalculation. Fine, now hardened leather. Hooray! This armor is epic. I hope we get the chance to actually construct it. I don't need one, so we can chop on that.
Armate from Rivia.
Now we're almost playing Assassin's Creed. It has 3 slots.
So?
Yeah, we can enhance our defense rating with the enhancements we collected by the road. Hoods always look awful, just info. For Geralt probably, yeah. We need to get this Jog armor, as its defense rating is just off any scale, so... I mean, comparing to everything we had before. Alright. Right, let's unload and do some other quests. We have lots. By the way, we need to do some reading. As the Witcher wandered by the Cadweni camp, he was approached by Zivik, whom he already met earlier. The man, visibly concerned, asked Geralt to find some soldiers who had gone missing somewhere beyond the palisade. The soldier offered a reward for completing this task, so refusing him would have been sinful. The Witcher promised to keep an eye out for the missing grunts during his excursions in the area. Little Sisters. Geralt was walking through the camp and witnessed an unpleasant incident. One of the soldiers was unceremoniously barked at, beaten, and heard derision and sneering instead of farewells. It did not look like a regular drinking brawl. The Witcher always had a nose for finding jobs and sniffed a mystery hiding behind that row. He approached the soldiers to learn what was that all about. The ill-treated soldier name was Maverick. He was a veteran of the battle that had taken place 3 years before, yet he was not respected because he had shat himself after encountering a spectre on a riverside beach one night. That evening destroyed Maverick's life. No wonder then that he hired the Witcher to get rid of his nightmare. Hoping to encounter the Phantom himself, Geralt decided to go to the beach at night. The trails also led to a lonely house on the cliff. The Witcher knew that there's always a story connected with the appearance of Wrath, so I decided to ask Levi, a medic making a living from healing camp followers. 3 years earlier, the girl had helped to dress the wounds of the battle casualties. She was sure to provide a wealth of information. Civic lost, what a shame. Madame Carroll now waited the Witcher beyond the stockade among the camp followers' tents. They said she was as lucky at dice as she was in love. Yet Geralt was also counted among the chosen of fate and outplayed the Madame. But what of it, since Lasota, the quartermaster's assistant, remained undefeated? A player so fierce that should Cadwin wage his wars through games of dice pokers, the entire world would be at King Hansel's feet. The Witcher won against Lasota, the lucky git. He could not find a more worthy opponent in the camp, and his nose was so high in the air that birds could crab right into his eyes. He was so smug, so flushed with victory, that ships sailing the Pontar at night could have mistaken him for a lighthouse. Yeah, nice description. When Geralt talked to Vess after the tournament, he discovered that she was very pleased, as he had taken her seriously in the arena. You should know that the girl had spent her entire adult life trying to match men and deal with discrimination, and had finally become the best soldier in Roach's unit. Geralt had recognized her abilities and given her due credit. As the feeling of mutual respect grew between the two, the physical distance between them shrank. What happened afterwards I shall not say. Yeah, because trees might read that. The search was not difficult. Odrin, also drunk like a lord, was lying face in the mud. The Witcher then started to lead him back to his friends to reunite the merry company in the camp canteen. Geralt found all three of Odrin's friends, a task most difficult to complete with a snookered soldier in tow. As you may surmise, keeping the unruly herd in check was easy either. All's well that ends well. Geralt brought the whole drunk and singing company to the canteen. There he continued his plan, so loosened the soldiers' tongues with a beer and tried to get information about the conspiracy out of them. There's much truth in proverb saying there's truth to be found in wine. Geralt got Odrin and his companions completely drunk, gained their trust, and as a result they told him how to find the conspirators. He also received a pass to the schemer's hideout, a square coin. Nice weather change.
It was here yesterday.
Yeah, I think I lost my weather. It was almost sunny, without any trace of clouds, and now look at that.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about?
Shit, I forgot where this... Ah, here it is.
Browse and choose.
Right, let's store that. Alright. Let's search this place.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Where are you?
Find a roof
Oh,
somewhere and
say.
stay dry. Why are you running around like a headless chicken?
Hmm.
Find a roof somewhere. Why are you running about?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, Hans?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
Anything interesting going on in the camp?
Soldiers are scared shitless, what with this battle approaching. They'd rather drink themselves silly than let us honest whores make some coin. Is that interesting? I doubt it.
Not raring to fight, are they?
They might have been eager at first, but the longer we sit here, the less lively they become. Fighting's like ploughing. Lust for one, and you lust for the other.
Oh, the laundry won't dry. Find a roof somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, Hanson?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
I wouldn't mind knowing what you think of Henselt.
I'm a madam. What can I know about the king?
I seem to remember that madams and innkeepers know everything.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men like, but that was just a phase. Most likely only ploughs sweet-smelling ladies now.
Oh, the lawn.
Well, well, witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, Hanson?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
Heard of the Virgin of Aedirn?
Hasn't everyone?
Any thoughts?
Oh, yes. A maturing woman like that never been ploughed. Her head's bound to be muddled. We'll have peace when she drops her sword to grab a nice healthy prick instead.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Well, at least it was so free. Alright. Let's see where this quest goes.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Find
Find a
Ask
roof
for
somewhere and
Whistling
stay
Wendy.
dry. Why are you running about?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, Hanson?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles. Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
What
Let's
do
see
you
what-
desire, my hero?
This is stupid.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Awkward. Well, this was the type of answer there. Well, this looks like a one-way trip, actually. What the hell? Looks like a trap.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
No problem.
Spy!
A spy! Shit, shit, shit. Come on. Damn, there's too much of those. Alright, let's check it. Another trick. Yeah, we have another trick in our book. After all, we have 3 units of vigor, so...
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die. Spy! Kill him! Out of your arms!
Shit, should have been more careful. Ah! Alright, I have another plan. Gwen, not only we can still use some potions, after all, we can always cook them.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone? Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy! Kill him!
That was even more stupid. Right, but next time I'll just skip this. Yeah, skip dialogues.
Vincent. Yep. And all will...
Spy! Kill him!
Come here, come here. Selkirk's armor. Okay. Hog named Henselt.
Dandelion.
Superb K20 jack boots. First rate Temerian sword. Not bad, but mine's better. Superb K20 jack boots. Yeah, these are better. Political pamphlet smearing King Henselt. Selkirk's armor. Oh shit. Well, still Karen Carapace armor is better. I can also insert some improvements there. Alright. What's that? Nothing here? Yeah, that was truly necessary. Nothing in here. What's in there? Can I peek there? Shit. This is some warehouse, probably. Is it? No? No, doesn't look like. Key required. I already got some key. Okay. Let's take a look in here. Is that it? Mysterious merchant. Armor of Ben Ard. If only I had so much orange. It's better than my armor. Definitely better. I don't need to actually craft it, I can buy it. Geralt didn't have a chance to chat with the conspirators. He had barely entered the basement where they were hiding when they lunged at him, swords in hand, believing him a spy of Henselt's. Geralt killed them all in self-defense, though not without satisfaction, as he was sore. When he did the deed, he sheathed his sword, looked about in search of trails connected to his investigation, and then went to give Death Molds a report of his actions. Oh, I almost forgot. In the plotter's hideout, Geralt found Selkirk's chainmail in the hands of one Trout. This brought him one step closer to lifting the curse. At the plotter's headquarters, Geralt found a pamphlet denigrating King Henselt, and proudly admit to being its author. The Witcher, however, should be ashamed, for he did not appreciate this well-written lampoon, and even dared reprimand me. Pamphlet smearing Hansel. Yet Hansel's courts the imperial envoy like a cheap whore who has singled out a burger with a full pouch at the brothel. Keep in mind that a whore can let anyone she wishes plow her. Her ours, her choice. The king owes us more. His ours belongs to all of us, and its name is Cadwin. Dare we allow a Nilfgaardian prick to plow our country? As my friend who is a witcher says, is that if that's what the world needs to be saved, perhaps it would be better than it perish. Okay. Sorry.
Life can be really strange.
At your service.
Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make a camp.
Enough politics. What's it to us?
We should have our say. Take an interest in...
Yeah.
Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. Well, it was here yesterday.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist.
Salutations.
Hey.
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kedwin.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Well, he's still our bro. I don't think we should hand him out to the authorities.
Everything fine? Great.
Although I think that somewhat he's right, because all the kings in this game are more or less pricks.
Get a hold of yourself.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello. Good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass. Nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. You can take some tea. It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe. You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth. I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward?
Is yours. Here.
Philippa Eilhart and Sabrina Glevising. From Mandrake
Demon and Brimstone have to sing it out like hens on their eggs until this mist.
Well, 200 orens are
Won't just
okay, an okay reward.
They say only a spell.
Ah! The Witcher found Trot, rest assured, their acquaintance was short, for Geralt slaughtered him not long after they were introduced. Trot was a member of the group scheming against Henselt and attempting to kill our hero when he burst into the conspirators' meeting. He made a mistake, but he did the Witchers a favor, since Geralt took Selkirk's armor from his still-warm body. This way the Witcher acquired the symbol of courage. The Witcher bombarded me with questions, but I did not have the answers he expected. The truth was prosaic, as it tends to be. Henselt had asked me to write a panegyric about His Royal Majesty, but as a fully independent poet loyal only to the arts, I could not accept this servile commission. Like Witchers, I have my code. Instead of writing a song praising the king, I cooked up a beautiful lampoon that soon became famous among the soldiers. Geralt had found a copy of the work in question. Learning nothing of interest from me, Geralt, admittedly dejected, decided to report his progress to Deathmold. It turned out that there was a reward on the conspirators' heads. Witchers don't usually accept contracts on humans, but since the killing was already done, Geralt took the money, reasoning that every coin was useful and Henselt would not grow poor. Geralt's investigation had come to a standstill. He had chatted with Deathmold and with me, but the solution to the mystery remained well beyond his reach. The Witcher's discoveries had not moved things forward, a fact that soured his face. He decided to focus on other matters while waiting for new leaders to appear. Yeah, we have some other quests to attend to, really.
Super soldiers see it or what?
I remember that there was a cave that way. Oh shit, I forgot that they explode. Damn it. Well, I should seek for books. Rotfiends. I think I need a book first. The door is open, you idiots.
Oh, blast it.
No. Supplies I didn't search. I'll be damned. Search.
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet, square coins, and that fucking fog.
long as they pay us.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Could be really. I fought for Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make a camp.
Well, bro, I think that this armor is better for your taste, huh?
Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton.
Browse and choose. Fat chance of themselves and Shillard inviting us.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
Beings of the element of Earth. Book contains all available knowledge on Earth elementals. Shit, I need all that. Roxy, you will just dead. Controls. Yeah, we're down on money.
Well, we should at least object.
The Earth Elemental is the younger brother of the legendary Da, the genie capable of creating earthquakes and flattering mountains. Younger means less powerful, but also more mischievous. Felling trees, toppling the walls of buildings and crushing people into a pulp number among these creatures' pranks. Of course, it performs only those its master wishes it to. Theories of magic still argue about how gargoyles should be classified. This author favors the school which claims they are a type of golem, for gargoyles are nothing more than fancy sculptures brought to life by magic in order to perform menial duties. They can complete only the most rudimentary tasks, so they are often found guarding a territory, even if their creator turned to dust long ago. He who seeks to deactivate the creatures permanently must first locate the place from which they are controlled. Once there, he extinguishes the magic runes that control the construct's will. Draugs are commanders, and Draugirs are their wrath soldiers. A Draug calls Draugirs into existence on battlefields or in cemeteries by the sheer force of his will. Like the Draug himself, these minions arise from damned souls trapped within shells formed of the remnants of arms, armor, war machines, and corpses that were torn apart by scavengers. The Broxa is a higher vampire that is a post-conjunction creature, an intruder in our world. She assumes the form of a beautiful woman, then turns terrifying when she grows hungry and attacks. As befits a vampire, the Broxa drinks blood. The victim of Broxa is often both her lover and her chief source of sustenance.
Is on their tent?
Oddrin. To say that Oddrin was not only shy about drinking is like saying, of course we... A secret or a full mug of beer, keeping one is easy enough. Keeping both is another matter altogether. During an alcohol-fueled conversation, the soldier provided much interesting information. Given his passion for drink, I was surprised that Oddrin had managed to keep the secret for so long. His reputation as a mighty drinker was well deserved, but as a conspirator he was a flop. Sambor. Carol was surprised to learn that Sambor was also a skillful barber. For a fistful of orens, I guess, the trader could work wonders with the Witcher's maid. The saying "no sweat without sweat" was certainly true in Sambor's case. This trader, with a proverb for every occasion, ran a thriving pawn shop, selling interesting scrolls, books, and manuscripts, among other items. Lutando Avet. Lutando Avet did not enter tournaments to prove himself, but to maim and kill. Above all, he cherished those moments when he had crushed an enemy and could mercilessly pound him into the bloody mud. Called the Butcher of Sidaris, he owed this moniker to this infamous role in a tournament a few years earlier that was interrupted before time but still ended with a trifling 5 deaths. After those events, Avet chose to accept the hospitality of King Hansel, known for his less strict approach to the concept of chivalrous rivalry. In the arena, the Butcher of Sidaris faced Geralt, who proved that he had not been dubbed the Butcher of Blaviken without reason. The first butcher was butchered by the second, thus ended Letand Avet's bloody career. Manfred. A father's care for his son, even an adult son, can cause even the bravest to grieve and worry. Manfred was an old soldier, a Cadwanian veteran of many battles who had lived a full life, yet the thought of outliving his son, who was to face the terrifying Butcher of Sidaris in the arena, had broken the brave man. Manfred tried to drown his sadness and despair in booze in the camp canteen. After his son emerged from the arena victorious, Manfred rewarded Geralt. He was extremely helpful to the Witcher, proving himself a man of honor. Sven. Fate would have it that a youth named Sven was to represent his unit in a duel with the famous Butcher of Sidaris. Since Sven's heart was full of valor, he was not about to back down, though the chances were slim that he would survive the fight with his empty head still attached to his shoulders. I will tell you soon how the story ended. Fighting side by side, Geralt and Sven emerged from the duel victorious, defeating 2 exquisite swordsmen. In recognition of the youth's valor and skills, King Hansel knighted him, and Geralt gained several valuable allies in the Cadwani camp. Relic Seller. Business, as certain halfling would say, must keep rolling, and nearly anything can facilitate this. Wondrous amulets, invisibility caps, and pornographic scenes carved in cedar would always sold well on market days, during fairs, and in military camps. Benefiting from the popularity of Sabrina's cult, a certain enterprising man had begun selling relics from the site of her execution. The demand for protective amulets always grows before a battle, so this individual did not lack for customers. Edwin Leistam. Nightly eccentricities, such as speaking in rhymes or offering ladies feathers from the helmets of one's vanquished foes, are of classical origin. Edwin Leistam earned this moniker of petal by putting flower petals into the mouths of slain enemies. These eccentricities, however, worked on the females. At the sight of such knights, maidens from Buinatuye Ruger ran towards them so fast that if they were to be laden with bales of hay, the hay would immediately catch fire. As a result of his epic clash, Edwin Latham fell to the blood-soaked ground, and there was scarcely a breath in him as he was carried from the field. As evidence, dear readers, that if one's substance does not equal one's style, it is better to devote more time to training than to picking flowers. Vincent Trott, the owner of Saltkirk's armor, was an officer in Hansel's army. Suspected as an accessory to the conspiracy against the king's life, Vincent Trott was hiding somewhere. Though Geralt wanted to solve this amicably, Vincent was less than eager to cooperate. On top of that, he decided to commit a fancy form of suicide by attacking the Witcher. Left with no choice, Geralt sent him to the great beyond. Maverick. One does not need to move in high society for a public defecation to end his social career. Exactly such an event made a Cadwani soldier Maverick the laughingstock of the entire camp. Yet it turned out that neither rations nor dysentery could cause him to fill his pants. In truth, his reputation, and not just that, had been soiled by the events of one ghastly night when Maverick had encountered a terrifying spectre. Liva. Because the hygiene of nearly every army's troops leaves a lot to be desired, military brothels have a reputation as dens of questionable pleasure and indubitable gonorrhea. Therefore, Liva, fulfilling both the role of camp follower and medic, was an important element of the military machine. A brothel without medical supervision can easily turn into a seat of infirmity, and that is just one step away from becoming a source of sabotage and damaging military capability. Raymond Gessler. The prophet Lebioda's wisdom, as recorded in the Good Book, was Raymond Gessler's recipe for life. This food peddler looked to the prophet's teachings at every step, following them even in pursuing his enterprise. This worked surprisingly well. In hindsight, the pamphlet against Hansel's rule could have been better written, yet I am pleased with it anyway. I am not accustomed to ignoring human misfortune, and Hansel made a mistake when he insulted art. I was merely the instrument of its retribution.
Just need to watch that we don't
Browse and choose.
Steel plate enhancement.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Going to burn the corpses.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that bark.
They've hired a witcher.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demoven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
Yeah, I know where is she. I can definitely ask her.
The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
No, I was mistaken. Right, let's go and clear this
What else am I to do?
cave. Probably we will find some ore there. Still, now we need some coin, as we can actually buy this sword instead of crafting it. And since our friend Mechanister told us that silver ore is hard to come by in this game, I guess we should be careful. And don't just waste it on the thing we could just buy. Come on, Amulet, come on. Show us the goodies. There's a dead end. Oh shit.
Guess they'll never learn.
Oh shit. That was fair. The other necrophage did not provide us with any loot. I guess this... some orange! Finally! Ore is always good. Alright. Scalewany leather armor is better than Saltkirk's armor, which should be epic. Alright. Let's take this Scalewany armor. Oh, fine then. Oh, no. Ah, I missed that. Ah. Hello. Come down here, please. Not fair. Oh shit, what the fuck is it? Come on. I haven't read a book about trolls. Shit. Ah, it's Bulwark. I don't have this book. I need to return. Come on, girl, come on. Come on. Nice one. Get the fuck out. Right, we have 70 warrants.
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet, square coins, that mark, Bob.
Not another fucking stone.
Browse and choose.
Shit, I don't have anything else for sale. Oh no, I have some.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
Shit, I need 12 warrants. Fine then. Hey, do you play?
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
I need to win money, not lose it. Although I have a better idea, I should have arm wrestled.
Browse and choose.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Browse and choose.
Right, if that won't go well, I go do some arm wrestling. The fuck?
Life can be really simple. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years ago, and we made camp with the lads.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
Yes, how to kill them. The bulwark can be compared to a heap of muscles contained within a flexible yet durable hide. It has the head of a buffalo, yet its mouth is filled with sharp teeth perfectly suited to rendering flesh. Movers are post-conjunction beasts. Visible marks of chaos include the creature's horns and the vestigial, largely immovable limbs that cover its body.
We should have our seed. Take an interest in it.
Do we have any analysis? No analysis. In times long gone, when the youth was more polite, everything was cheaper and girls were more eager, sorcerers could breathe life into inanimate matter and create stone servants this way. Gargoyles, for I have them in mind, can be found in ancient cities to this day, but their magic was vanished and now they are nothing more than cornice decoration. There are, however, exceptions such as the Lochmuin gargoyles, still enchanted and still dangerous. Well, the Broxai in this game is far more pleasant to look at.
Not another fucking stone.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coin.
Yeah, we must get back by midnight in order to complete other quests. I hope there are no trolls here, because I'm a little low on money to buy another book. Where's the bulwark? Shit. The bulwark disappeared. Possibly couldn't endure that I escaped the fight. So usually empty here. Hello! No, silver ore. Nice one. What's that? Shop? Here? How odd. Maybe we should load and kill it. I think we should do this, because it just disappeared. And I have no idea if it will reappear anytime soon.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh shit! Damn, he's strong. There should be something valuable in this corpse. Well, not a lot of, but still. Come on. Nothing here. What's that? So far I found more orange than these soldiers who are just looking for some wealth.
How many more can there be?
Just in case. Go to the other part of this cave. Also there.
Magic or danger?
Golem. I should have known. Oh shit. Alright. Let's change the tactics. Yeah, we have the book for it. Poison Harpy Claw. What's that? Rionia. Nice one. 2 packs actually.
Magic or danger?
Shit, it's not It isn't working. Alright, it worked. So actually we need to... just to avoid his attacks. Oh shit! Whew. That was a great fight, actually. Armor of Bernard. Well, now we have it for free. Have some the arsenal and nothing to add to it. Right, what do we have here? Ooh. Yeah, we have now better armor. Armor of Bernard. Freaking expensive armor we could buy from this mysterious trader. Well, now Geralt looks elite as ever. Oh wow, this is the entrance. Another entrance to this cave. Another one. Bernard armor is better than Selkirk's? Yeah. Well, these are two exits. I would be sorry to disappoint Trott, but his armor is not the best. So actually, if we ventured into this cave first, then go to him, that would be a shame for him, as he haven't got actually a greatest armor one could get around. But Selkirk was a legend, and this is just standard armor of Bernard. Probably. What's Bernard, by the way? It's rendered as magic. A hideout. With some orange, nice. Nice place. I like it. Me likey. Yeah, also Raven, the Witcher was also a legend, but this armor is almost the most basic one I can find. No, well, the basic one I found, so enjoy the club. That some standard issue armor is better than some legendary armor. This is a Cadwanian city with magical academy. Okay. Thank you for information. I have a feeling that I already were here. Yeah. That's where we found this boulevard. Fine. Let's get out of here. So we have 4 exits here, and another exit over there. Is this a night? Does it look like one? Explore the hut on the cliff, the riverside beach at night. Leva might provide additional info. If only I knew where she is. Let's try to find her.
A super soldier
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Protect military secrets. Yeah. Like plans, strategies, etc.
I was here yesterday.
You don't say.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make a camp with the Paladins.
That's
Joycey.
politics. What's it to us?
Met Sita. Who's this?
Make love, not war.
Hey.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I've got the Orens, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Shit.
Well, well, how...
I'll come back later.
Bastard. Gotta pay for looking too. Diddle yourself, pauper.
Boring. Whoa. Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
Hey.
You don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other
lands have slizzards, drowners.
Pretty please.
Where's Leva, by the way?
Comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his legs.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye.
Fen! Keep dropping your guard like that and they'll beat your kisser to a pulp! Who do we have here?
Someone who's worried about your close combat skills.
Practice a few hours every day.
And here I thought practice makes perfect.
Really? Care to show us your skill then? White-haired one.
What are the rules?
Spare our gentlemen's bits for the ladies. Other than that, hit wherever you want. We'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn something. Always fucking comes in handy. So, shall we give it a go?
Why not? Who's willing?
I'll try. See if you're as strong in your arms as you are in your gob.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Close the
elder and
distance!
the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son, they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see them."
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
Close the distance!
This was tough.
Got a feeling Fen won't remember much of that fight. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Why not? Who's willing?
Take me on. I fancy learning a few witches' tricks.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Move it! Dodge! Dodge! Wake up!
Ha! He's still young. He'll learn. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Why not? Who's willing?
Run out of monsters to slay? Why are you fighting my men?
Just checking to see if you've taught them well.
And?
I'm amazed they're still standing.
You lackeys. Letting yourselves get thrown around like hay bales. Maybe you want to give me a try.
Sure, why not?
Show me what you got, my striped friend.
You're like beating decoys. Oh shit! Oh.
You win. Feels like I've been kicked by a mare.
Pleasure getting a few slugs in the mug from you, Witcher. We're always eager to learn.
Yeah.
You deserve a prize.
I don't need a reward.
It's no reward, just a sign of gratitude. We drag our asses round the world and collect all sorts of scrap metal. Take something. May it serve you well. See you soon.
Not so fast, Witcher. You'll take me on now. You snitch.
What the fuck?
So be it.
Who the fuck was him?
What the bloody hell's all this about?
We're just practicing.
Want practice?
I'll have you cleaning the canteen with your bare arses. How's that for practice? Back to the camp!
Aye, sir. That doesn't end this. Stop looking for square coins. You've little to gain, and you just might lose your head over it.
So long.
Well, I have some warrants.
In the face of possible disaster, they tried to graft entire villages in Belgrade. Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest...
What? We need to find this house in the cliff. Though I'm trying to find Levi, I found some unfortunate fighting.
These not soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them. We'll put them out front, let the cavalry run them over. Maybe it'll lose some momentum.
Don't be stupid.
So, the battle was on.
Want to practice some more?
When the time comes, practice on your own for now.
Their sons dropped their pikes and ran to the archers.
Watch out for Fenn. He's downright daft. That
Want to practice some more?
When the time comes, practice on your own for now.
Listen, they picked up the bows and shot it. Poaching is in their blood.
PLE and Roach Commando.
Want to practice some more?
When the time comes, practice on your own for now.
Watch out for yourself.
Greetings.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
Yes.
He does what? Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says,
Hunting horn.
Son, they've come to take you to war. And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks and says, I can see that.
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
I want to take this chest, come on.
Here to spy on us.
Who would I be spying for?
For Henselt. The Death Mold. I heard they hired you.
It just so happens we have common aims. But don't worry, observing Vernon Roach isn't one of them.
In that case, to what do I owe this pleasure?
What are your plans?
You miss your old friend, Yorvith?
If the gods are kind, he'll yet fall into my hands. That said, I wonder what the scoundrel's up to.
What news of good old Flotsam?
Thanks to us, it still is good old Temerian Flotsam. If I hadn't sniffed out Laredo's treachery, a Kedweni garrison would be stationed there already. Constable John Natalis has appointed a new commandant to Flotsam. Let's hope he doesn't turn out to be another whore.
You need to be careful. Death Mold can't learn that you're holding a Kedweni spy.
He won't. Don't you worry now.
Death Mold has an excellent net of his own spies.
That spy we caught at Laredo's, Arnold. He's prancing around in the next world.
Did he spill anything interesting?
He was tough, but waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed up that Henselt was trying to bring the border towns to a boil.
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't want to wage war on two fronts.
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intestines with your blade.
Any idea what's happening on the other side of the Battle of Spectres?
I expect not much has changed. A bunch of dwarves, elves, and peasants are trying to figure out how to save Edirne.
Saskia's an exceptional woman.
But just a woman. nonetheless. Besides, how would you know?
Just a hunch, and there's all the talk. Besides, to assemble an army of elves, dwarves, and humans who fight side by side, you pretty much have to be extraordinary.
You'll not persuade me some woman will defeat Henselt in battle.
You're forgetting one thing. Kedwen's just fighting for a better life. Eddern's fighting for life itself.
Motivation's important, I grant you. But it can't trump knowledge of the art of war. Temeria's my only concern. And I'll be glad to see Henselt's forces tied up here. That's a good thing.
Think he wouldn't stop after conquering Eddern? What if he quickly deals with Saskia and turns his army west?
It's possible, but I hope it won't come to that.
I was wondering what you're actually doing here, Vernon.
The Blue Stripes never want for work, especially in a hotbed like this.
You're not about to tell me, are you? And here I thought we had something special.
I've got my finger on the pulse, and I've not forgotten what I came here for, Geralt.
Foltest's assassin.
Precisely. He's holed up like a rat, and he'll meet a rat's end.
Hey, let's get up. I need to get to this.
Entire villages in Baywood. Half the
All
serfs
right.
knew before
There's an armory
fled
here.
into the woods, but the rest were pressed into service. The Count says these are pansies, not soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them. We'll put them out front, let the cavalry run them over. Maybe it'll lose some momentum.
We've lost the assassin's trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see two possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough. Could Henselt himself be behind the assassinations?
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Pontar Valley. Temeria, Kedwen, and Eddern have been disputing it for generations. Only now, Temeria and Eddern are kingless.
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and Demavend, but covert assassinations aren't his style.
I suppose you're right. The Kedweni king seems to love a good war. Just take a look around. Perhaps that's his ruse. When the cheese goes missing from the larder, no one thinks of blaming the cat.
So, the battle was on. Terrible losses on the
Stop,
left
stop,
flank.
stop.
They
Don't-
almost broke our ranks.
Don't go there.
The serfs dropped their
Fuck.
pikes and ran to the archers' corpses.
Did they start looting?
Listen, they picked up the bows and shot at the enemy. I tell you, each shot meant a dead man.
Is that hat, or it's not a? That not, doesn't look like a hat at all. Hat, I mean. Fuck. So let's go to this cliff. See what's what. Oh shit.
I'm from Stilton, in the Lavalets lands in Temeria.
Run away, eh?
I need a trader.
I'm from Van
Come
Glen.
on. Ah, here she is.
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All the survivors were horribly burned.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield. 3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, Ihila, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. the children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
What? How's that?
Geralt liked to watch Roche soldiers training. Their fighting style was different from that of the Witchers. It was tailored to tackling armed opponents. In turn, Roche's men were always curious about the Witcher's techniques and gladly pried at them. After talking to several of them, Geralt decided to try holding his own against Vernon's subordinates, but without weapons, just using fists. Fen was first in line. Fen lost, obviously, but the Blue Stripes were undeterred. Silas was more than eager to face Geralt. When Silas was also beaten, Vernon Roche had no choice but to defend his unit's honor. It was a beautiful fight. I had my doubts about who would win for a long time. Yet, if you had placed a bet on Geralt, you would have won. Roche lost, yet that was no dishonor in it. Vernon's soldiers, glad their commander had taken a beating, gave Geralt a nice piece of steel. What's steel? Balls of steel? Junk steel. I guess that's what they gave me. Perhaps not. Because I really don't know. It was just as miserable as yours.
We should be open to other nations when they open themselves to us so graciously.
I need some trader. Let's go to Quartermaster. At least he can be of some service to me. What? Ah, of course. This armor weighs nothing. Okay. Yeah, we need to sell all that. Oh wow.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Hey, maybe he has something for sale.
What do you want?
Hey, I don't want to wrestle, I need your loot. Fine then.
So?
Hmm. He has some more. Finally, we've got some progress in silver ore. Let's go see what's out there. I can't go there. Find it. As you remember, the Witcher had been training a bit with Roach's men. Cadwanian soldiers watched the sparring with interest, and once the Witcher was done, one of the onlookers challenged him to a duel. Zivik interrupted the fight, however, as the soldier left, angry, mumbling something about square coins. It could have been the strangest curse in the world, if not for the fact that square coins were closely connected to the conspiracy against King Hansel. They were used to be by the conspirators as a secret symbol.
Hello.
Hello.
You can challenge better rollers now, but we'll play again if you want.
Next time. Or some other time. How about never? Hey, Zivik.
What do you want, Witcher?
From what I can see, you and the men love your king.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too, though you got to earn that in battle. Been so distinguished 3 times already. Pride myself on it.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a humble soldier like yourself.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many others got sick. I pacified that village. We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. They went without a row for 2 days, and the king was very pleased. He came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed, and said, "You are one true son of a bitch. If you'd not been born among swine, you'd probably be king." That's how he is. Humane and all. He's really got a heart.
Did you participate in the battle?
I did. And I fought. I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called Draugrs. Aedirnians, Cadwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts in Sabrina Glevissig, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Aedirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle.
He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Aedirnians. But the flames got him in the end.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle, among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more Black Ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire. But somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Vergen Dwarf Regiment. All save the king. They numbered more than 5,000. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the north. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhart Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Vergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
Interesting.
Thanks, Civic. So long.
Faith symbolized.
A super soldier here.
Death symbolized.
What else am I to do? Morons.
Hey, can I speak with this guy?
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Bloody fat gun. What do you want?
Information. You from Yorvith's unit?
I'm proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech?
Mm-hmm.
De Thurmen en Rendans hest. Ev de sale emes up de mevneslet.
Sea heach.
En ted verletho ken en stert dun vernea welt. Erte dreie ep Dwan. Seret en ox vat gelm est. Denna Arthur nek welt. Visse egen. Erle egen. Ken hat mer. Denna dar emen dunv. Dak mamert.
Ken denna de arme hest.
Denna neersela vid sala in esne geert. Veneer senden ert el.
Te arme. Nee, zeggen hier. Seram.
Mekian behen ted fen esert. Seret nea ura jasen het. Tep orks garthe seget enith rothen kem hest. Te ern mothe diarm.
Rothain. Que diables Rothain verderel.
Veseneth rothen deren henselt gerel vorte hen. Den diarme elestrea hen. Nea mer se health.
Wekean med venetrees.
En hert ep kianje esme geth verth. Se este en kien e diable ep ars kied. Ken jesse thith treach.
Mesem treach gled. Vekele elethene hestke.
Nia me herth. Este verth ep kethen ken hest.
Quintes ken.
Den kean velt emer dorvat gern.
Vafel.
Quen erle vat gern hennelinge ken.
Nemesecht.
Oxen en seret est elle ken. Vel merth Gwynblade kenneth belk. Vedden emeth Gwynblade. Se de step gathis en treth winnis. Vafel.
Think, man. Steady on. Yeah, we still have to find this house on a cliff in around here. I'll be damned.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Well, it was here yesterday.
I don't see any path to a cliff. Hey, doggy.
I fought with the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp.
Where do these traders sleep?
Politics. What's it to us?
We should have our sea.
Make love.
Fuck off.
Make love, not
Oh,
war.
somewhere is here.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
trolls and trolling. Yeah. The conjunction of spheres. How to kill Bulvar. The wars for Upper Aether. The Dawn Banner. Shit, I need to get some coins somewhere. Oh, here. Ah, 4 orange! 4 fucking orange! Ugh. Rightio. The part of Aedirn that lies between the Pontar and Difne rivers is called Lormark or Upper Aedirn, depending on the interested party's political persuasion. These lands have been disputed for ages, with Kaedwen laying claim to them as well. During the last war with Nilfgaard, Aedirn found itself in deep trouble, fighting as an uneven battle to repel the onslaught of the Black Ones in the south. Sensing that its southern neighbor would ultimately bow to the invaders, Kaedwen, Aedern's ostensible ally in that conflict, sent his armies into Lormark, annexing the region. Several days later, Margrave Mansfeld of Ard Carrey and Marshal Menno Cohurn, commander-in-chief of the Nilfgaardian army, greeted each other on a bridge spanning the Difne River. They shook hands over the bleeding, tortured corpse of the kingdom of Aedirn, sealing a criminal partitioning of plundered lands. And even though Kaedwen restored Lormark to Aedirn after the war, its taking of the victory with Nilfgaardian support was one of the most disgraceful acts in history. Already read that. There are scores of learned works, dissertations and treatises about this magical cataclysm from about 1,500 years ago. Because of this event, creatures never seen before entered our world and still do not have their own ecological niche here. Among others, graveers and ghouls are relics of the permeation of these spheres, though elven tradition has it that we, humans, are also newcomers from that time. The sorcerers claim that humanity received both the wondrous gift and the terrible curse that they consider magic to be at the time. According to legend, trolls were born of the earth and their body is made of rock. They fear and despise sunlight, which kills them by turning them into inanimate stone, so they only prowl at night. So much for legends. What is the reality? Well, as always, the truth is far more mundane. Trolls are living creatures like you and me, and they prefer day to night. For they are so clumsy they stumble over stones in the dark, spilling the vodka they cherish so much. Their skin is indeed hard as stone, but beneath it there are muscles and a heart that pumps blood. Given that they bleed, they can be killed. I need a few fucking oranges.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
Probably I should go arm wrestling instead of that. Now we've got a winning combination actually. Yeah.
What's so strange about that? Have slizzards, drowners,
Hey Sambor, I want to trade with
Better
you.
to ask the way than to go astray.
The Dawn Banner.
And they don't shovel the load.
Dawn Banner rose to fame during the last wars with Nilfgaard. A Cadwani light cavalry regiment initially patrolled the area around Ben Glen. Called to the front, it proved its mettle during the incursion into Upper Aedirn, but it was the chroniclers of the Battle of Brannock who made the unit famous, because history likes to repeat itself. Several years later, the Dun Banner once again led Hensel's foray into Aedirn. This time it suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of an ostensible ally, no less, the sorceress Sabrina Glevisig. Decimated beyond resurrection, the unit was never reformed, and its characteristic cloaks and beaver skin caps, which once bred terror in the hearts of Cadwin's foes, became a thing of the past, though they remain identifying marks of which the unit's few surviving former members recognize one another.
What about building bridges?
None of that. They sit among the rocks, and who'd go there? As for tools, the headman tricked them, and they're not collecting any.
Well, now we have several units. Silver ore. Alright, let's go over there. As far as I can understand, we should go that way. What the hell is that? Oh shit! That was close.
Hello.
What? I've stolen the frag, I've stolen the frag.
Blasted.
Greetings.
Greetings. The bear is so deep in this grass that I can see it. I mean my loot.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Where the fuck am I? Yeah, I went wrong, the wrong direction. Of course.
Monsters.
Legs out of your eyes!
Nice one. What can I find there? Oh, here's this house. Found by total randomness. Hello. Good girl. Come on. Nothing to fear for. Right, let's stay here then.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a Witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick, innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my two sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
I need to find out if you're telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
Go to the cemetery or talk to a Maverick. Right, where is the cemetery? Ah, it should be near the house. Ooh. What? What the fuck am I doing? Haven't got... Maybe we should first go to Maverick. Because I did something that I was not even... Inspectors claimed that Maverick was responsible for their damned existence. He had murdered the 3 sisters and now they, as rats, craved revenge. The story seemed unclear and full of half-truths, so Geralt did not act hastily. He was unsure whether to trust Maverick or the restless souls. Looking for the murderer, the Witcher learned that there was a captured Squirtle in Hensel's camp. In connection between Letho and Yorvleth in mind, Geralt decided to talk to the captive and ask him about the Kingslayer. He hoped the prisoner would direct him to a fresh trail, and he hit the jackpot. The captured elf confessed that Letho and his 2 companions were indeed in the area. They had betrayed the Squirtle and murdered members of the unit. Furthermore, Geralt learned that the assassins were plotting something regarding the arrival of the Redanian delegation. Our hero was searching for items representing the virtues and horrors of war. They were necessary to lift the curse that forced the wraths of soldiers killed in the battle between Kaedwen and Eldern to fight an eternal battle against each other and the living who strayed into the haunted battlefield. Talking to Zivik, Geralt learned that the priest carrying a miraculous medallion took part in the battle. This item protected the holy man from the rain of fire and doubtlessly had supernatural properties, which could have been the symbol of faith sought by Witcher. The medallion now belonged to Hensel and Geralt decided to approach the issue diplomatically. He knew that if he angered the king, he could kiss the medallion goodbye. The diplomatic way led through Deathmold. It seems very likely that the standards of Dawn Banner, the famous unit of Kaedweni Light Cavalry, was the symbol of death, and thus one of the artifacts Geralt needed to lift the curse from the battlefield. At least so thought Zivik, King Hensel's soldier who'd seen a lot in life. The Witcher decided that where warcraft was concerned, the veteran could be trusted. Unfortunately, the standard was buried with the fallen men of the unit in the dwarven catacombs on the other side of the spectral mist. For now, the symbol of death remained beyond our hero's grasp. The Witcher needed to cross to the other side of the mist, but was forced to wait for an opportunity to do so. Alright.
His mother comes and tells him, the Elder and the Recruiter are coming for you.
Take care.
He was slaughtered.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist
How did you wind up here?
Frankly, I miss this. Audrey. Audrey.
What do you want, Witcher?
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Hello?
Because you didn't have your beaver cap.
You nuts!
Gavrilo. Where's the Maverick, anyway? Ah, here he is. But first I need to search this place. Come on. I like that.
Have you managed to do anything, Witcher?
The Spectre claims she's the ghost of one of the sisters you murdered. They're out for revenge.
Is that why you wanted my coin? To talk rubbish? You're no better than them, you freak! Away with you, demon!
When Maverick learned what the Spectres had claimed, he was furious. He sent Geralt back and decided to take care of his problem himself. The Witcher decided he would go to the beach during the night and see what happened.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Hey, fuck off!
Well, it was here yesterday.
We're almost first in line. Why are they afraid of Geralt unsheathing his sword? It's a dangerous area anyway. So...
You're a fool, Witcher! You trusted a ghost born of suffering. My power shall grow with what you have granted me. When I devour your soul, nothing will stop me.
What? Who are you? And who murdered the sisters?
Their beloved father did.
Edirnian soldiers defiled them, and he could not abide the shame. A sensitive murderer.
Why did you go after Maverick? Why not let him live?
Ah, his father, you see. He had certain dealings with me.
I was elated when he gave his children up to me.
Sent them into my arms. When he himself lay joyless, my power grew. I felt a might in me like never before. And then I thought, families should stick together. And I was right. Maverick was scrumptious. Odd that you never noticed Maverick had only 2 sisters and not 3. Initially, I worried I would not fool anyone with a multiplied female soul. But his brothers proved too resistant, and I was forced to try. Lucky for me, a naive Witcher came along.
Alright. Geralt explored the hut on the cliff and concluded that no one had lived in the ruined building for a long time. However, he knew from experience that abandoned buildings with a past tend to hide dreadful secrets. He decided to take a good look at the house's surroundings. Bro, I need to read this. What the fuck this Maverick is? Yeah, but I still need to read this, bro. Because last time I didn't even understand what I did. While searching the hut and its surroundings, the Witcher found the entrance to a cellar. Inside, the signs were unmistakable. Magic rituals had been performed there. Our hero carefully examined the furnishings, hoping to learn more about the hut's past. When Geralt lighted the ritual totems in the proper order, the released magic opened the entrance to a secret room. The Witcher started to search it. No loot. Malget's notes. Find someone able to decipher the magic notes. Geralt found some strange notes in Malget's hut. He immediately sensed magic in them. After a moment's thought, the Witcher decided to take the notes to someone specialized in sorcery. Geralt found some old papers in the cellar of the house on the cliff. An old rule says that one should not disregard documents found in the haunted house. These papers did not concern Maverick's case directly, therefore the Witcher hid them for later and returned to helping Maverick. Search the house surroundings and the beach. No more loot, okay. Yeah, this is just a shithole. Oh, finally I can see some verbs. Marisa. Moira. Malgate. Murren. The strange thing is that all their names are started with M. Like McDonald's. There are 3 tombstones in the cemetery with the following names inscribed: Moira, Maurice, and Murren. Guild also found the final resting place of the Quack himself. It seemed suspicious that someone would fish out a suicide's body and bury it properly. Guild even considered the croaker might have not killed himself at all. The name Murren, without doubt a male name, was another mystery. It's a landing. I'm back. That side mission is hard. Okay. I guess that indication is for something inside here. Right now I loaded after speaking with Maverick. I solved this riddle. Nothing new here. It's not in the house, it's outside the house. I know. I just wanted to check this sign for... Alright. There's indication that they should go here. Alright. Let's search the area. I already saw the bad ending of this quest, so I brought Maverick here. And right now it is loaded. Alright, outside the house. Let's check out again. I found Celandine here. Found these graves here. Mystery of the graves. It's near the house. Three crosses. Something like that. Alright. This was a part of some fence. I doubt that these are crosses. I don't see anything like it. Probably I missed something. Let's see what's what. Nothing here. It says the name of every sister. Yeah, it does. Right, let's go over there. No, I can't do that. Yeah, the guy also... We can go where our 3 candles and fire them. I already fired them. I really did. I also looted the place. Yeah, you just missed that. I see that they all have different shapes, so if I light them up on that order, what will happen? I know that if a wrong order is set up, then the ghost will appear. Alright, let's try that. I don't know you. Alright, down, rhombus, and up. Down, rhombus, and up. Okay, let's try that. I can't do anything to him. Okay. Right, so I randomly, it seems that I randomly solved that. So now we need to find someone who will decipher these notes, or come here by the night, as right now there's nothing useful can be found. In the room that opens their node, yeah, and it updated our quest, and it said that we need a sorcerer to decipher the notes. Malget's node. Yeah, precisely. Oh, Squirter. Hey. I thought that there were some more mushrooms here. Maybe you can find someone who will decipher them.
His mother comes and tells him
I fought
Hey,
with the
Levi,
Nilfgaardians a few
we
years
need
back.
some more info.
You again. Can I help with anything?
No.
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
That's politics. What's it to us?
We should
I
have
think
our
we
say.
must put the
Take an
hour to
interest
11
in
PM in that mission. Well, I'm not doing time skipping.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Probably I should put that into the channel, I mean stream name.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
How did you wind up here?
Right, we still need to talk to Deathmold.
The whole
Or,
camp's gone
as you
berserk looking for the coin.
as you advised me to get there by 11 o'clock PM, I probably can attend to other matters, such as burning the corpses of the dead soldiers.
Not another fucking stove.
He still searches.
Life can be really
Browse and choose.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp in the backwards.
Okay. Or not a cave. What the hell? The fuck? I believe I can't go there just yet. My monsters!
Guess they'll never learn.
Hey, fuck off. I can't move. The fuck? Ah, the game bugged. I can't move the character. Hey, what the f— Stone the witch. Oh, some remains. With all the grass, I can't see anything that could help me. I mean, my reward of dead monsters. Oh. There's loot. Alright. Right, 4 more corpses. How hard can that be? What's in here, by the way? Hello, glitchy monster. And of course, we are to find the last dead soldier to burn. And like with the Necker's nest, this will be very hard to find. It's out here.
Over here, inside the candles.
Oh shit.
Quick, you'll be safe here.
Oh fuck.
Over here, inside the candles.
Now that's snappy.
We're safe here.
Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
It's a place of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith? I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death? There was too much of all of them, especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demoven's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Selkirk's armor.
Already did.
Why do you need so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light protects us and guides us soldiers every step.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
So long.
The fishery notes 3. Lance Corporal had taken part in the previous war with Eddard, which had proven fatal for the Dawn Banner. Isolated on the battlefield, the unit had been decimated and its standard fell into enemy hands. Though Zivik might have considered himself lucky, he had been recuperating at the field hospital at the time, and was thus spared the same fate. The memories of those days and of his fallen comrades in arms were still fresh to him. According to the ghost, Maverick's conscience was as stained as his undergarments. The Visionary. During my travels I have seen many prophets preaching of divine truth, who frothed and gibbered foretellings about the end of the world, depravity of women, nature of kings, and rising taxes. The Visionary extolled the martyrdom and sanctity of Sabrina Glevisig, and these ideals had become the foundations of a local cult. Supposedly the sorcerer's favor made him invulnerable and safe. However, there was no way to decipher how much truth lay in his tales. My Road to the Light, the third fragment. Hansel was furious that I had ruined his spectacle. I was beaten to a pulp. Soon I was stripped of my rank, and those I had thought friends turned from me. I started drinking more than ever and sank into sloth, so I was regularly punished. I spent all my free time in solitude, until one day, as I sat with a bottle of foul spirits, staring at a sizzling candle stub, I understood that it had all happened for a reason. I had a calling. The flicker that Miss Glevisig had lit within me spread over my heart, and it burned with the flame of faith. Visionary Notes Part 2. We nailed Miss Glevisig to a wheel. We pierced her slender hands and throttled her narrow waist with a rope. The pyre was ready beforehand. Hansel laughed and encouraged us to mock her, so we did. As the flames licked the wood, I looked into her bright eyes, yet I could see no fear in them, only peace. I trembled for the first time. I trembled once again as the flames themselves started. The fire would not accept the victim. Then Hansel ordered to feed the flames with more wood. The branches were wet, and the smoke stung our eyes, filling us with remorse. Through the flames I could see Miss Glevisig suffocating, and I trembled for the third time. I grabbed the spear used to push the wood on the pyre. Unmindful of the heat, I scaled the flaming wood and pierced her heart. Thus was I transformed in the fire. Tom Lawrence. Yay. I like this place. At least I can go through trees. Yeah, I can hide here for a moment. Oh, 1 talent, oh, of course. Side damage. Why not?
Damn, you're ugly.
Some elements here. Sure you don't have any other notes?
Huh? What other matters?
So long.
Yeah, fuck off. I need to search the place. Not bad. I think we searched this entire place, so we better do something else.
danger.
Oh shit. Ah, Andrews. Anyone else? Well, what's magical danger out here? The guard. Hey, come on, I need my loot. Let's search this place. Come on. Nice place, actually. What the hell is that?
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Come on. Shit. Shit. What's in here? Circle of life. Perfect. Arbitrator. Steel sword. Oh wow. It's cool. Bleeding plus 12, stun plus 4. Nice sword. I'm glad I found this place. Truly worthy loot. Hey, I can't go there. The path is not so blocked. I've seen more blocked routes than that. Fine then. Let's see what's up there. Where am I actually? Never ventured far. Who are you?
Been observing you for a while now.
And?
Just wondering if I can bring you in alive. And get a higher reward, you know.
Well, you can't.
Damn shame, I'd say.
Oh shit. Where's this fucking mage?
Careful! He actually defeated the king's guards! At him! Oh, the ring of gold in your pouches!
Arrest warrant. Ah. Another arrest warrant, I guess. Yeah. For one Geralt of Rivia. Silver ore. They brought it all the way here. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Pretty please. Oh, blast it. Pretty please.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
Greetings.
Pretty please.
I smell a Temerian.
It's dangerous out here, guys. Well, I guess that is what they get paid for, right? as usual, I need to find one more corpse in order to stop these rot fields. I guess that's it for you today. Okay. Anyway, oh, monsters. Yeah, kick it, destroy. Oh shit. Alright, thank you for watching my stream. I hope you liked it. And if you really like it, please follow it. And I really wish you a good night, without nightmares that you might see here on this channel. So anyway, drop by and say hello sometimes. I hope to see you soon, and until next time, I hope that you do soon. I try to regularly stream.
Pull your legs out of your arse!
Anyway, thank you and good night. See you next time.